afternoon. Thank you for the opportunity to address the General Assembly. As you said, my name is Bob Prud'homme. I wear a lot of hats. One of the hats that I wear is chair of League for Neighborhood Development, the U.S. Green Building Council Detroit chapter. For those of you who aren't familiar, League stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. We are busy trying to reconstruct neighborhoods, and I'm very concerned about the I-94 expansion, as it will sever 11 overpasses, 3 of which are pedestrian overpasses, which do nothing to connect community. They just create more severance and disconnection. You know, in nature, you will find multiple redundancies. We have reduced ourselves to a single mode of transportation, and we need to provide alternates. In Mr. Tate's comments that was circulated a while back, he indicates that this is only 1% of the $50 billion. When we bring up the subject of transit, $4 billion can go an awful long way, and we were told there's never enough money to do that. I know this money is designated for highways, but we need to focus on fixing what we have rather than expansion. Both the I-75 and the I-94 expansion are really not fiscally responsible. SEMCOG's own documentation indicates that there is not a need for the expansion at this point in time. We're looking at traffic counts from 25 years ago trying to justify this. We've lost a lot of population. If you look around the nation, you see that people are building neighborhoods, building communities, and they're not severing them. As a matter of fact, as you recall, the Embarcadero Freeway in San Francisco, when it collapsed in an earthquake, citizens decided they didn't want to rebuild it. They would rather have a community. The cost of building transit versus the cost of highways is more than justified in the economic development returns. I was on one project, it was 11 miles long, it was not finished, and even while it was being constructed, there was $17 billion in new private development along the corridor, along the stations. This also was in San Francisco. That's the kind of economic development engine that we're failing to have here. We had one project on our books for $32 billion when the mayor and the governor pulled the plug on the M1 light rail line and reduced that to a streetcar line. The developer said, I can't build a transit-oriented development without transit. So that's just one small example. That was my project, that's one. But there are many, many others that we're going to lose if we keep pouring billions and billions of dollars into expansion of freeways. We've got to wake up and start modeling for the 21st century. You know, in this document from Mr. Tate, it says that this was done in 1948. That's 20th century thinking. It's another world. We need to get into the 21st and possibly even start thinking of the 22nd.